Hey y'all, Nico here. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thanks for joining me. I'm Nico. Today's video is for the full moon in Pisces. It's going to be a pretty emotional moon as Pisces is a water sign. So you want to focus on self-soothing, compassion, and calm. So today we're going to be focusing on poses that open up our heart chakra and our sacral chakra so we can cultivate that compassion. Pisces is a lot of times a creative sign, so the creativity as well, and also opening up our hearts. So let's begin with a little bit of breath. We're going to do the Shuni Mudra, which is supposed to help with being calm and peaceful. So our palms will rest on our knees facing upward, and we'll just touch our thumb to our middle finger. Close your eyes down. Make sure you're sitting nice and tall. Deep inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Good. Now let your breath be natural. We want to move through this practice with the intention to extend compassion towards ourselves for self-soothing, self-love, and self-care, and being open to feeling whatever emotions may come to us during this Pisces full moon. One more inhale. Exhale. You can blink, open your eyes. We're going to come to a child's pose, Balasana. Big toes together, knees wide. Float the hips back towards the heels. Extend the arms out. Let your forehead rest on the ground. Good. Couple more breaths in your child's pose. Take an inhale. Exhale, start to walk your hands to the right side. Let your left hand come on top of the right if that feels okay. Doesn't have to. Then melt back down into your child's pose. Breathe into the left side of your body. Let's take an inhale. Exhale, walk your hands over to the left. Then let your right hand come on top of your left if you like. And melt back down into your Balasana. Breathe into the right side of your body. Good. Inhale. Exhale back to center. Walk those hands back. We'll float up either to a kneeling or a seated position, whichever you prefer. And then we'll rest our hands on our knees, and we're going to work into some seated cat-cow. So we'll just start to round our spine, tuck our chin down to our chest as our shoulders come forward. Then arch the spine, roll the shoulders back, open the chest, lift the chin. We'll take an inhale with the open chest. And exhale, come back to that first position, rounding the spine again. So we'll move in and out of those two positions with our breath. You can move at your own pace. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. We want to calm our bodies during this practice. So we won't be working too hard. Sure, a couple things will still be challenging, of course. But again, we are working on calming our body and showing care and compassion. One more round. Good. Bring your spine back to neutral. Sweep the arms up. Inhale. Interlace the fingers. Press the palms towards the ceiling. Exhale. Twist to the right. Left hand on the outside of right knee. Right fingertips face the back wall. Gaze over your back shoulder. Or you can look straight ahead. Sweep the arms up. Inhale. Interlace the fingers. Press the palms away again. Exhale. Lower the left hand down. Bring the right arm up and over the ear. Good. Maybe you can lift your gaze up towards the sky. Good. Take an inhale. Interlace the fingers, press the palms towards the ceiling again. Exhale, twist to the right side, to the left side, sorry. Right hand on the outside of left knee. Left fingertips face the back wall. Let your gaze follow. Good. Take an inhale, come back up to center. Interlace the fingers, press the palms away again. Exhale, lower the right hand down, left arm scoops up and over. Gaze can lift towards the sky. Good. Inhale. Exhale, lower the left hand down. Float your body up to a table position. And we'll get ready to come to our first down dog. Tucking the toes under, lifting the hips up and back. Chest presses towards the thighs, heels press towards the ground, and start to pedal your feet one at a time. Getting a nice stretch in the back of the legs. You can lift both heels and then press them down again. Couple more breaths here. Remember, you can always rest down on the knees if you need a break from down dog. Now from here, walk the left foot in a half step. Extend the right leg up and back. Inhale. Exhale, float your body forward. Bring your knee into your chest. and step your foot up in between your hands. Or however you get it there is fine. If you need to come down to the knee first and then step your foot up, that works too. We'll lower our back knee down and sweep our arms up for a low lunge. Good. Pressing down through the ball of that front foot. Inhale. Exhale, release this left hand behind you, letting it rest somewhere on your leg. It could be the back of the thigh, it can be the calf, and then our right arm will reach up and back. If that doesn't feel good for you, you can just rest your hand on your knee. Instead, if the reach doesn't feel good, inhale, exhale. Bring both hands down on either side of the front foot. Tuck the back toe if it's not already tucked. Come off of the knee. So we're lifting our knee as we're starting to straighten the front leg. We'll also rotate our back heel down flat. So make a line from front heel either to back heel or inside arch of the back foot, whatever works best for your balance. And then we'll square our chest with the front leg. Inhale. Exhale, lower down for pyramid pose. Now, if this doesn't feel good, hands can rest on the shin if you need a little more elevation. You can also bend into this front knee if you need to. Do whatever you need to do to make sure you're taking care of your body. Don't have to do every pose perfect. Inhale. Exhale, start to walk those hands towards the left side of your mat and we'll come to a side lunge. So you can either just bend into this left knee, kind of aligning it over the ankle, hands at heart center, or you could come down lower, coming up on that right heel. Hands can be at heart center or in front of you. Good. And then we'll get ready to make our way into Warrior Two. So if you're in the higher lunge, it should be not too difficult to get into Warrior Two. Otherwise, we're shifting our weight into the right foot. Align the right knee over the ankle. Bring the arms out wide. Come to Warrior Two. Good. Arms extended out from the shoulders. Take an inhale. Exhale, windmill those hands down on either side of the front foot. And then we're going to step the left foot behind the right leg. And so we're kind of having the right leg crossed on top of the left one. Inhale to a half lift. Exhale, fall down to a forward fold. You can also stay in the half lift if you prefer. Inhale. Exhale, step those feet, step the left foot to meet the right foot, and then heel toe those feet until they're a little bit wider than hip distance apart, maybe on the edges of your mat, and we'll get ready to come down to Malasana squat. So start to lower your hips, trying to keep your feet flat. Hands will come to heart center. Go ahead and lift your chest. Elbows inside of knees. You may be up higher, or if you can come down low while still keeping those feet flat, go ahead and come down lower. Again, chest is lifted. Chin parallel to the floor. Elbows pressing the knees, knees pressing the elbows. Inhale. Exhale, lower the hands down, lift the hips. Heel toe those feet back underneath the hips. Come to a forward fold. You can grab the elbows, rocking side to side here. Deep bend in the knees, release the elbows. Let's roll up to standing. Inhale those arms up. Exhale them down to heart center. And then down at your sides for mountain pose. Now let's make our way back to our down dog. So we'll sweep the arms up. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. And then we'll step the feet straight back to down dog. Good. Press the chest towards the thighs. Open that heart up. Let's move into those poses on the other side. So left leg extends up. Inhale. Exhale, bring the knee into your chest. Float your body forward. Again, if you need to come down to a table position first and then step your foot up, that works. Otherwise, we'll step our foot straight up in between our hands. And we'll lower the back knee down. Sweeping the arms up for our low lunge. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Let's get ready to come to our reach. You can stay just like this. You can rest the hands on your knees if you need a little bit of a break. Otherwise, our right arm comes somewhere on this back leg, either to the thigh, the shin, wherever. Left arm up and back. Lift your gaze. Open that heart up. Good. Inhale. Exhale, lower the left hand down. Windmill both hands down on either side of the front foot. Lift off the back knee. Rotate the back heel down as you straighten the front knee. Squaring your chest with this front leg. We'll take an inhale to lengthen. Exhale, melt down for your pyramid pose. Remember, your hand can also rest on the leg. You can bring a bend into this knee. Whatever you need to do. If you need to shorten your stance a little bit, you can do that too. Good. Take an inhale. Exhale. Let's move into our side lunge. Walking our hands towards the right side of the mat. Left toes can face the right. And you can either come to a side lunge, just bending into this right knee, or all the way down for Skandasana. It's up to you. We'll take an inhale. Exhale, making our way into warrior two. So shifting our weight into the left foot, bringing the left knee aligned over the ankle, back leg straightens, arms come out wide for our warrior two. Good. Inhale. Exhale, windmill those hands down on either side of the front foot. Step the right foot up and bring it behind the left foot. Let's come to our forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, lower down, forward fold. If you need to bend the knees a little, that's okay. If this doesn't feel good, feel free to skip it. Inhale. Exhale, release that foot, bring the feet underneath the hips, and then heel toe them a little bit wider than hips distance apart. Start to lower your hips down, hands at heart center, elbows inside of knees. See if you could keep those feet flat, either staying up high or coming down lower. To our Malasana squat. Good. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower the hands down, lift the hips, heel toe them back underneath the feet, back underneath the hips. Come to a forward fold. We'll plant those hands down, so go ahead and bend those knees, plant the hands flat. Step the feet back, and then we'll drop down to the knees for a child's pose. Knees wide, big toes together, and melting your chest down. We did do a lot of hip opening in Malasana, so you can also bring the knees close together and wrap the arms around the legs as you come down to a forward bend here, your Balasana here. Take an inhale. Exhale. Bring your hands out in front. Bring your gaze up in between your hands, and we'll float our body forward, coming down to our belly. And we'll be on the forearms, coming to sphinx pose. Fingers spread wide. Engage in the shoulders, not sinking down. Nice strong shoulders. Chin parallel to the floor. Pull those forearms back. Think about pulling your chest through the shoulders. Good, a couple more breaths. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower your chest down and bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Elbows tucked in tight. We'll press into the hands and come up either for cobra, staying low and only lifting the chest, or for up dog. Straighten those elbows out, lift the knees. Chin parallel to the floor here. Inhale. Exhale, shift your weight back either to a down dog or a child's pose. Just want to counteract that back bending a little bit. Take an inhale. Exhale, drop down to the knees. We'll get ready to come to pigeon pose. So slide your right knee up behind the right hand. Right foot starts to extend over to the left side. And then we'll start to extend the left leg back. Feel free to bring a pillow underneath your hips if you need to. And we're going to keep the chest lifted here. Unless you want to come to sleeping pigeon, you can. You can stay just like this. If you want a little more, feel free to bend the back knee and reach behind with this right hand. Good. Let's take an inhale. Exhale, release the foot if you have it. And then we will come back to a table position. However you get there is fine. Just gonna roll to the side of my hip and then float back up to table. We'll do that on the other side. Left knee slides up behind the left wrist. Foot extends over to the right. Right leg starts to extend back. Lift the chest here, open chest, chin parallel to the floor. You can stay here, you can come to sleeping pigeon. You can reach back and grab the foot if you like. Let's reach back with the left hand. A little bit of a challenge reaching back with that opposite hand. Inhale. Exhale, release the foot if you have it. And we will make our way back up to a table position. So floating onto the side of the left hip, coming back up to table. And let's make our way to a seat with those legs extended out in front. So crossing the ankles behind you if you like, or however you get there works just fine. And we'll extend our legs out in front, coming to a seat. Let's get ready to move into a seated twist, Lord of Fishes pose. So left leg is extended. We'll bend at our right knee, stepping the right foot over the left. Extend the left arm up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, twist to the right. Elbow on the outside of knee. Right fingertips face the wall behind you. Look over the back shoulder or you can look straight ahead. If you want a little more and it's within your practice, feel free to bend that bottom knee as well. Good. Inhale. Exhale, float your body back to center. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Right leg extends, bend at the left knee. Step it over the right leg. Extend the right arm up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, twist to the left. Left fingertips face the wall behind you. Gaze over the left shoulder or straight ahead. If you would like, you could bend that bottom knee as well. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Come back to center. Let's bring our feet flat on the ground. We're going to move into a reverse table. This is going to stretch out our shoulders a little bit and also give us a chance to lift the heart some more. So the hands will come behind you. Feet will be flat on the ground, and you'll start to lift the hips. If this doesn't feel good for you, bring the hips close to the heels. Keep the hips down on the ground and bend the elbows. Maybe let the head lift just a little bit, not necessarily fall all the way back, but lift just a little bit, just so you can get that shoulder stretch and that heart opening here. Otherwise, go ahead and lift the hips. Let the head fall back. You can maybe find a little bit of movement forward and back. Good. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. Extend those legs out in front. Sweep the arms up. Inhale, tall, straight back. Exhale, keep the spine long. Lead with the chest as you fall down over those legs for a seated forward bend. Paschimottanasana. Hands can rest on either side of your legs. And feel free to lower down a little bit here. Just until you feel a stretch in the back. Again, try to keep the spine long. Good. Inhale. Exhale, roll back up to a seat. Let's bring the feet flat on the ground. Scooting the hips close to the heels. Making our way to our back. Hug the knees into the chest, rock side to side. Feel free to move those knees in a circle as well. Good. From here, release the knees. Bring the feet flat onto the ground. Arms rest at your sides, palms facing downward. Walk your heels back until you feel them graze your fingertips. And we'll start to lift our hips, coming to our bridge pose, Setubandha Sarvangasana. Start to lift those hips, making a nice ramp from the knees down towards the shoulders. If you like, you can interlace the fingers underneath you, roll the shoulders underneath your body, lift the sternum a little bit more. Good. One more breath. Roll down to your back, one vertebra at a time. Hug those knees into the chest just to counteract that back bending. And then squeeze everything in. Squeeze your body into a tiny little ball. Inhale, hold. Exhale, release to Savasana. Feet reach towards the bottom corners of your mat. Palms rest at your sides facing upward. You can also come to a seat if you prefer to be seated. And let's just start to come back to those long breaths. Deep inhale. And exhale. Deep inhale. And exhale. One more deep inhale. And exhale. And come back to your natural breath again. Release control over the breath. Allowing your body to fully relax, to be calm, and allowing yourself to be in this moment. And while you're here, I will read some affirmations to you, which you can repeat silently to yourself. I choose peace and healing. I am worthy of compassion. I am doing the best I can. I honor my emotions. My heart is open to give and receive love. Take a deep inhale, breathe in those affirmations. Exhale, start to bring some movement back into the body. Wiggling the fingers and toes. And when you're ready, roll over onto your favorite side, using your arm as a pillow. Just taking a moment to reflect on your practice, to revisit those affirmations, and to extend some gratitude towards yourself for practicing some self-care and self-love today. And when you're ready, you can roll up to a comfortable seat. And together we'll sweep the arms up. Inhale, let the hands meet. Exhale, float them down to heart center. Namaste. Okay, thank you all for joining me for this full moon in Pisces practice. Leave a comment down below letting me know what you think of this practice. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, thank you for watching. Peace and love.